Hello beautiful people. In this video, Pinterest is going to decide what I read for the day. This video is inspired by those art videos where they're like, Pinterest decides what I draw. You know, those ones that you're like, ooh, I wish I could draw, so I would do that. I can't draw, so I'm gonna read. Actually, the reason I think this is gonna be a fun idea is because I'm in like a really bad reading slump where I can't decide what books to read, and the things that normally get me excited, I'm just like, I guess I could read that. And I think it's because every time I see a cover, I'm like, it's pretty, but once I start reading the synopsis, I get decision paralysis. I'm just like, how do I even know that I'm going to enjoy this? So I'm going to take the decision making out of my hands. Okay, so the way this is going to work is that I'm going to go on Pinterest, search up book recommendations, and click 3 times. After each click, I'm going to open my eyes to see that I actually landed on something, because if not, it becomes chaos. It could just be an ad or like me being completely off Pinterest. With that confusing set of rules, let's find me a book to read. Go. So, book recommendations. Okay, we start. We want to set which filter. Our first filter, let's search. It's somewhere, it has to be in this line, okay? Our first filter, click. Did I click something? I did. I chose book recommendations for teens. Okay. Our first book picture. I swear I'm closing my hand behind my eyes. I'm gonna click something. Did I land on something? No, I did not. Okay, let me click. Close my eyes. Click. Did I land on something? Oh, okay, no spice. Okay. Our book to pick, let's see. Click. Did I land on something? Once, okay. Okay, so our first book is Once Upon a Broken Heart. Let me go find it. My library has it. I'm gonna borrow it. Borrow. I'm not sure if I borrowed the physical copy or the audiobook, but it is a 10-hour listen. I listen on 2 times speed, so it's gonna be a 5-hour listen for me. Let's go. Pardon the bonnet, but you're watching a black girl. Like, you must expect it. I had to I'm on like page 9 and I had to just check in because I don't know. Do you think maybe it's possible that she might fall in love with a fate? Like, I don't know. Okay, I'm on page 19, right? And this was on the no spice list. You saw it when I found it. And so the girl, I can't remember her name. She goes to a chapel for the Prince of Hearts, right? And she's like, oh, I need your help, Prince. I need your help. And he's like, okay, if you want my help, you have to kiss 3 random people that I choose when I choose. And I was like, that's a bit spicy. And then she's like, oh, is it like a little peck or like a proper kiss? And he goes, it's not a real kiss if there isn't any tongue. I'm like, ah! I'm scandalized. Why is that Loki? That's Loki kinky, bro. What do you mean? So I have no clue if he's gonna be like, I don't even know if this is a romance book, to be honest, because I didn't read the synopsis, but I'm like, is that their love story? She just kisses other people? I genuinely don't know what's gonna happen, but I'm excited for that. I'm excited. Let's go see who she kisses. Who the 3 people he asks her to kiss are. And with tongue. I gotta go. Oh my god. I'm on page 20. I'm really not giving you any time between my check-ins, apparently. But I'm on page 20, and his nickname for her is Pet. And I hope that doesn't stick. I genuinely hope that doesn't stick. It feels like it will stick, but if I have to read him say pet every time he talks to her, I will pull my hair out or my bonnet off, as whatever is easier. Because why? Why pet? I can't even imagine it sounding nice. Like, relax, pet. No, he's not even trying to be like, he's not trying to be seductive. He's just like, relax, pet. Ew. Anyway, the vibes are good.
10 hours later.
Okay, so I have finished the book, and despite the fact that it was a 10-hour long audiobook that I listened to at 2 times speed, it took me basically the whole day to read this book, mainly because I kept falling asleep, which I feel like perfectly encapsulates my feelings towards this book. In one word, boring. I guess in defense of this book, I would say I did not hate it. It wasn't like I'm pulling my hair out, this book is driving me crazy, this is torture, but it was very close to that because I find the book pointless. I guess I feel like, how do I explain it? Do you remember books like Percy Jackson, where even though it was like a series, every book would start with like a specific purpose? They had a specific journey they were going on, maybe to find like a statue of Athena or like get out of Tartarus. Just they had a specific purpose in the book. In Once Upon a Broken Heart, there wasn't a purpose. Things just kind of happened. So every time they would like do something, you'd be like, huh, why? It felt like if a talkative friend was telling you about their day, but then they started telling you about their week and their month and their year, and you're like, why are you telling me this? What's the point of this story? There's always like twists and turns, and every time it happens, you go, what? Why? Like, what are we trying to accomplish here? And I kid you not, at some point, there were like vampires in the book, and the rest of the vibes of the book is like historical fantasy fiction, right? There's no vampires or werewolves at all in this. So when vampires showed up like maybe 60% into the book, I was like, huh? Why? I think I found out that I'm one of those people that likes to keep my this actually makes no sense. I'm one of those people that likes to keep my myths confined to like the realm that they exist in. Like I only want to see vampires and werewolves in vampire and werewolf stories. I only want to see fairies and like evil kings and like historical fiction in like their own lane. I was not happy at all that they were mixing. When they were mixing, I was like, stop it, go back, go back. And also the whole like vampire side plot was just the most like confusing, irrelevant thing. So much of the book I just found like confusing. I guess for me, my rating for the book would be 2 stars out of 5. Okay, so that's enough about this book. I'm going to go look for another book on Pinterest. Let's go. Okay, now I'm back on Pinterest. I've reset it. Let's go find book 2. First, let's look up book recommendations once again. Now, let's pick our first filter. Click. Did I attach something? No, I just saved something. Undo. Okay, click. I'm looking up. I swear I'm not looking. Click. Did I touch something? No, I did not. Okay. Am I in the right place? Okay. Shake, shake, shake. Did I touch something? Click. Amazon. Damn. That's just an ad, so no. Okay. It's so hard. Click. Please land on something. Click. Okay. Okay. We finally landed on something. Books I wish I could read again for the first time. Okay. 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 Ba 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 ba. Did I land on something? Did I land on something? Let me see. Stay With Me by Ayobami Adebayo. This is it, and we're gonna borrow it. Borrow. Okay, so I'm on like page 2, and I didn't read the synopsis, so I'm going in blind. So I didn't know what the book would be about, but I figured out at the very least this book is going to be sad. Which I tend to not read like sad books. But you know what? This is the year of reading genres you don't read. This is the year of running away from just romance. So, yeah. And you might ask me like why do you think it's going to be sad? Like you're just on the second page. Let me just read you the line. I have wanted to leave since the 3 coppers in the National Youth Service program were killed. Which, you know what? You know what's even crazy? Like, it's going to be even a bit sadder for me specifically because, like, I'm going back to Nigeria to do my service in the National Youth Service program. So, very close and personal story. Did I just dab? I don't know how to emote. I see a sad book and all of a sudden I'm dabbing. Let's go. Okay, so I'm in chapter 2, page maybe 13 or something. It's hard to tell with the audiobook because it's like, I don't know, it's hard to tell what page I'm on. But they, like, she and her husband have been married for quite some time now, and they don't have kids yet. So the man's family keeps like visiting her, lecturing them about the importance of having kids. It's not like they're not trying, they just don't yet have kids. And so today they brought him a new wife, a young second wife to have his kids. And I'm just like, yo, man. Sometimes I forget that like women just got rights. Like people just started respecting women in this generation because I was like, damn. Like marriage was not always so easy for women. Like your husband's families just was like, "Oh, you're not having kids? Fine. We're not even chasing you or anything. We'll just bring a second wife to live in your house without telling you." I mean, it seems they told the husband, but I really was just like, "Yo, I don't know how women made it this far because like what do you mean you brought another woman to marry her husband without telling her, like just like words in my head. I don't even know how to bro, this second wife, she is a professional rage baiter. Like she just came to the first wife's store to talk to her, right? And like I said, the first wife is barren. Look what the second wife said. I know people say you are barren, but there's nothing God cannot do. I know that once I conceive, your womb too will be opened. If you say I should not come here, I will not come. But I want you to know that this bitterness can be one of the things causing the barrenness. So goodbye, ma. Ma. Like, how dare you? How dare you? Like the audacity. Because she's also being like she's like pretending to be respectful as per, oh, you're the first wife, and then telling you, maybe you are barren because God is punishing you. Are you like I don't even like I am so mad. And then like I am so mad. I am genuinely so mad. And like a part of me is also like I have to feel for her because as the second wife, she's probably feeling threatened and scared also. Because like obviously coming into a marriage where you got chosen to be part of the marriage. It wasn't like you had a relationship with the man. His family members were just like, we need someone to have his kids. So you come and she's probably not from a wealthy family. Like there's stuff that goes into, okay, this is my assumption, like I have no idea, it's not in the book, but I'm just assuming that she doesn't come from privilege. That's why she would marry like somebody else's husband, especially because the man's like, he makes money, but he's not like a billionaire or something. Like I think he's just a middle income man, right? So I acknowledge that, like, obviously she's probably in like an awkward situation, and she's also trying to assert her own position, and like, yes, you're the first wife and I have to respect you, but I'm also a wife, I'm the second wife, you have to respect me. But I was just like, the whole audacity of the situation. No, I'm not gonna hate any of the women. Even if I want to hate the second wife, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to hate the husband. I'm going to hate the husband's mother. I'm going to hate the husband's uncle. I'm going to hate the patriarchy. I'm going to hate. I don't know. It feels like. I think also it's particularly frustrating because even though it's like, I assume it's a made up story, it's also something that happens to people. It's also a situation many, many, many women over the course of history have been in. So I don't know, it just makes me sad. I can't even explain my thoughts to you because they don't make sense right now. Because the first wife, right, the lady that they called Baron, she went to some miracle man on a mountain and they asked her to like carry a baby goat and like breastfeed a baby goat, and she did that, and then they were like, once you've done that you'll be pregnant. And like, her husband hasn't touched her in months, right? But she says she's pregnant, and like her belly is growing, her chest is feeling tender. She's like, she's getting morning sickness. She's feeling pregnant, right? But her husband's literally laughing. He's like, you're not pregnant. Like, I know how babies are made, and like, you and I didn't do anything that can make a baby. And I was like, and I'm an educated woman. Like, I've got a degree and stuff, but I'm sitting here like, is it possible she got pregnant from carrying a goat on a mountain? Like, did that happen? Like, you know, like, I'm out here thinking like, is that the plot? Because her husband was like, unless it's like immaculate conception and you're having like the Antichrist, you're not pregnant. But she is certain she's pregnant. And because because I will always ride for a woman, I'm out here believing she's pregnant. And the only reason I want to believe she's pregnant is because so many people are laughing at her now. So many people are mocking her. Her husband's laughing at her in a, oh honey, I think you might be crazy way. Her mother-in-law is like mocking her because she's like, I've been super nice to you and you still haven't given me my babies. You haven't given me my grandchildren. Like, I'm getting to the end of my patience. Her mother-in-law's first wife already brought a second wife into her house. The second wife is being rude to her. Like, there's so many reasons why I need her to be pregnant. So I'm out here, fingers and toes crossed, believing in immaculate conception and baby goats turning into real babies. Bye-bye. Lines as the pregnancy approached 11 months. So yeah, I guess she really is not pregnant after all. Okay, so she got with her brother's younger brother, and the younger brother was better. I'm just, you know what? I'm on her side. I don't care about right or wrong. I'm just on her side because she really wants a baby, and literally everyone in his family is treating her like crap because she's like an orphan. Her dad was a polygamist, but like, she didn't like any of his other wives, right? So literally all she had in the world was her husband, and he let his family treat her like crap. He let his family bring a new woman into her house. I think he's doing it with the new woman, like the second wife. So I'm like, yes, she cheated, and yes, it was with his younger brother, and yes, like, it's bad and wrong, but like, I'm on her side, okay? When all is said and all is done, I will always stay 10 toes down for the woman that was being bullied, okay? I feel so bad for the second wife because the husband, his name is Akin, he's treating her like she's the op, like she's the enemy. But I'm like, dude, you were the one that married her. You were the one that let your mother bring her into your matrimonial home. You know, like, she cannot be treated as the villain when you went, you married her, you paid her bride price, you prostrated in front of her family and begged for her. Like, you did all the things. She's your wife, and now all of a sudden she's the bad person for wanting to be treated like a wife. And I don't even like his second wife. Like, she didn't do anything bad to me, aside from like a couple dumb things she said. But like, I don't like her on principle. But he disliking her, that is not right. Okay, so I have finished reading slash listening to Stay With Me, and I like the book. I rated it like a 3.75 out of 5. The reason I wouldn't rate it higher, like a 4 or 5, is because I'm actually not sure like what message the author would like me as the reader to leave with. But like, if it was a romance book, you know that like the author just wants you to leave with like happiness, being like, oh, a favorite, like a nice couple fell in love. If it was like an adventure book, the author wants you to leave with like knowing that like your favorite heroes saved the day. For this one, you just like, it's just like everybody's life is kind of schlep. At the end of it, like, they all suffered. Even the innocent people suffered. And you're just kind of like, what am I supposed to leave with? So for me, I rated a 3.75 because of that. Because like, so the woman, we find out that the reason why she can't have a kid is actually that her husband, he has ED. He's the one with the infertility issues, but he never communicated that to her. Instead, he lied to her. He asked his brother to like seduce her and like get her pregnant. He allowed his whole family to bully her and never came to her defense. He just deceived her on every fundamental level that a partner should never do to another partner. And the worst part is that he doesn't see himself as a villain. Like, he doesn't realize that he has crossed unimaginable lines and has done like irreparable damage. Like, he's low-key a devil. Like, he's low-key a demon because of how badly he lied to and deceived her and watched her like suffer without him. Like, he was just mean. He was just wrong. And I thought the day of retribution would come and like I would get to laugh and be like, ha ha ha, that evil man, that evil bastard, that evil stupid low down cad is being punished. But that never came. Literally everything he wanted, he got. Okay, that's not true, but like, he wanted a kid, and he wanted his, like, he told his brother to trick his wife into like having the kid. And yeah, he got that, and he got to raise the kid by himself, even though Yejide, the woman that has wanted a kid and who had to watch multiple of her kids die, she left because she thought her third kid died, and she was just like, I want nothing to do with my husband, so if my third kid is dead, I'm going to like leave, only for the third kid to be alive. So she missed like 13 years of her kid's life. She just suffered. I don't know. So yeah, that is it. That is my thoughts on the books. I actually really enjoyed using Pinterest to find books. It made me pick up books that I would never have picked up by myself. It exposed me to new genres, and even though none of these books were rated 5 stars, I did enjoy my reading experience. So tell me if you are going to try using Pinterest to find your books, and if you do it my way, tell me what books Pinterest chose for you. Okay, I'm gonna go. I gotta pack and go to bed. Bye-bye.